Hi everyone, welcome to another video. If you think you are a player that struggles with having bent arms in the backswing, I'm going to show you a reason as to why that happens and how to fix it. If you enjoy this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more golf related content. Let's get into it. So if you are a player that has their arms bent too excessively in the backswing, it should look something like this. So from the front view, when the player takes the club back, you can see that the lead arm bends almost immediately, and this keeps the hands very close to the body and makes the hands appear to stay very close to the trail shoulder in particular. Swinging it this way can greatly reduce the overall arc or radius of the swing, which can greatly limit speed, and also it makes it more difficult for a player to control where the low point of the swing is as well. Now from the side view, making that same swing, you can see that the space between the elbows greatly increases, and what this does is essentially allows for the arms to act too independently from the body, which can lead to a very armsy swing. So for many people this may seem like an easy fix, but instead of trying to focus on straightening your arms, what you actually want to focus on is more in the rotation of your shoulders and the movement of your trail shoulder in particular. Now ideally you would want to maintain the distance between your lead shoulder and your hands while your trail arm stays slightly bent. So this is going to maintain or increase the overall radius in your backswing. So a lot of players who have this issue, two things essentially happen to them. So when they take the club back, as they turn their shoulders stop moving at some point in the backswing. And because their shoulders stop turning, their trail shoulder stops moving. So the only way for them to get the club in the air is for them to bend the arms like this. What I try to get everyone to feel is to increase their shoulder turn and to make sure that they pull their right shoulder back behind them. So a simple drill that you can do to get a feel for this is you can place your lead hand onto your trail shoulder and you can fully extend out your trail arm while gripping the club. So as you take it back and as you rotate, you want to pull your right shoulder back behind you as far as you can while keeping your arm extended. Now if you're doing this, it should feel fairly easy to keep your trail arm very straight at this point. But you'll also notice that if you do stop your right shoulder, it's almost impossible for you to get the club up in the air without kind of just lifting your arms like that. Okay? So if you're really staying connected to your body, the only way for you to get your trail arm a lot more extended is for you to continue your trail shoulder more behind you. So here is a great example of a student that I've been teaching recently who demonstrates this problem. So you can see from the front view that his lead arm is very bent and his hands stay very close to his body. And from the side view you can see that there's a big gap between both of his elbows. So I was able to capture a video of him rehearsing his backswing and demonstrating what I was just showing you guys previously. So you can see as he takes the club back that he's really focusing on moving his right shoulder back behind him and keeping his trail arm straight. So the first few practice swings he's trying to feel those things out. So when he goes to hit the ball, you can see the difference in his trail arm and his lead arm as well. They're a lot more extended. So by focusing on these feelings in his backswing, he was able to make a very good change to his positioning. So here was his before from the front view where his hands were very close to him, and then now on the after from the front view you can see his lead arm is a lot more extended. His hands are a lot farther away from his body. So beforehand from the side view he had a very large gap between his elbows, and now that gap has greatly decreased. Thank you so much for watching, and if any of you have any more questions at all, just please leave a comment down below. I'll try my best to clarify it for you. And be sure to follow me on my Instagram at Jonathan K. Moss. But other than that, I'll see you guys on the next video.